Hey gang, Ronan here. In this match, we find that guy from Minnesota playing in the Jambar in an all Tier 9 match. I don't really know much about this other than that guy had a pretty decent game. So we'll enjoy this together as it unfolds. If you are unfamiliar with Jambar, as you can see there on the bottom of the screen, heal, speed boost, and reload booster, which is in a battleship pretty devastating, especially a fast battleship that can reposition and get your broadside sometimes very unexpectedly. So we'll see whether or not he's able to do that here. In terms of threats, you've got, Georgia, Minnesota, De Grossa to some degree, I suppose. Still big shells. You've got to be careful. Izumo, same. Alaska even is a gun threat. HE spam threat from Rune, of course. Torpedoes. Fletcher, Jutland, Ugamo, Estegutland. There's a lot to keep an eye on here in this game with this matchmaking, but fortunately for Guy, there's no CV to have to worry about. There is a Jutland out screening ahead on his starboard side, Fletcher on his port side, and it looks like Rune is just going to continue sailing in a straight line, which might create quite an opportunity here. Shells out. Didn't even get detected. How about that? Reload booster has been activated. Ooh, double citadel on the roof. HE is loaded. I'm guessing to have an opportunity to smack Fletcher around, but Fletcher's not going to be there, so the friendly Fletcher and Jutland took care of the enemy Fletcher, and, well, nothing flat. Here comes the torpedo. Well, yeah. Where are these from? 4 torpedoes, fairly slow.
Boost des moteurs activé.
And more coming. Broadside shot on Alaska. Alaska's barely inching forward. That hurt. These Minnesota shells are no joke. Yeah, I think the shot was just a little bit too far forward on the Alaska. Well, it looks like we're going to get another opportunity here on the Alaska. Not terrible, not great. Alaska is angled, or was. He's opening his angle a little bit. I guess he's not. Bravo cap is secure. Both teams down a Fletcher. That might hurt. Took out a turret. I think that Alaska's in big trouble. And Izumo finishes off the Alaska. Friendly De Grossa takes out the enemy De Grossa. Good guys are down 2 ships. And Fletcher. Bad guys are down at De Grossa, Alaska, and Fletcher. Nice shot on the Minnesota. Minnesota doesn't seem to be changing his angle. ships coming in. Friendly Azumo might need a torp or two here. There we go. One more like that, and Minnesota will be history. Down it goes. Friendly Jutland goes down to fire from the enemy Azumo. Good guys are down 3 ships. They have 180 or so point lead, roughly. Bad guys are down 4 ships. We're just shy of 6 minutes in. And guy has, 59,000 damage, 25 shells on target, 2 citadels started to fire, 4 secondary hits, and 1 incapacitation. Guy's angling up against the Azumo, and took a quick look around to make sure he wasn't giving broadside to anybody else in the process. Always a good idea. An HE shot against an angled Azumo. Did start a fire. Made a little bit of damage in return, not too bad. Reload booster activated.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
If you've never played the ship and we're not familiar, it's not hard to see how much damage potential you have there with that reload booster. She is loaded. He's going to try and get the DD. Using the Iowa as brakes. Buffalo finishes off the Ester Gutland. Good guys are down 3, bad guys are down 5 ships. Drake is apparently realizing he's out there all by himself with his face hanging out, so he's trying to reverse out of trouble, but I'm not sure how effective that's going to be. Friendly de Grossa, he may be in trouble. Yeah, down he goes. Looks like he's going to thread the needle here, miss these torps, and also the others. Appears to be in a rough spot there. The ship does not have smoke, so to be detected at that range. Hopefully he'll make it around the island there and get out of sight. Take a good shot on the Drake. Yep. That's a great shot on the Drake.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
This is an interesting map. All these islands make for some great cover and also some surprising angles. A little more chip damage on the Drake. Buffalo's trying to do what he can, but Buffalo's showing a little too much broadside to the Drake. I think he's probably going to go down. Although the Drake seems to be sticking with the G. Zuma finishes off the Buffalo. Well, with so few hit points, anybody paying attention had to get shells on him right away. Bad guys are down to 4 ships. Soon to be 3.
Croiseur ennemi coulé.
Yeah, there's down to 3, 124,000 damage, 5 fire, 62 shells on target. Loading up some AP. Still have the Yugomo, the Jutland, and way out there somewhere an Azumo. But this game is, well, I wouldn't say necessarily in the bag, but pretty darn close. Friendly Benham's got it right. I've got that ship and played it a handful of times, and it's another one of those ships that just feels like cheating. It's very fun, but you put a lot of torps out on one side, you rotate the ship, you put a lot of torps out on the other side, and right around that time, torps are ready on the other side again. Izumo angled up, bounced 3 shells. Now, always have to be careful in a situation like this. It's possible Izumo is just making himself a target to draw the friendlies in for the Yugumo, who may have moved more toward Jetland and Venom go down here, who may have moved toward Guy's starboard flank and be throwing torps across, you know, maybe from Charlie 6 or even Delta 7. I guess he wouldn't be a Delta 7 with his spaghetti right there. This is going to do it for Izumo. Well, only the Yugumo remains. I don't think the Yugumo is going to survive long here. Looks like he was trying to position to drop torpedoes where I was talking about, but he's not going to make it. Guy, great game. Thanks very much for sending it in. Thanks to those of you joining me watching it, and I'll see you next time.